On October 10th, under the meticulously choreographed lights of a midnight parade in Pyongyang, North Korea put on a show for the world. But this wasn't just a display of goose-stepping soldiers, it was the unveiling of a new and deeply unsettling arsenal. From the massive Hwasong-20, a new solid-fuel intercontinental ballistic missile, to swarms of tactical missiles designed for nuclear saturation attacks. From a high-altitude surveillance drone that looks eerily similar to America's own Global Hawk, to a brand-new main battle tank that seems to have appeared out of nowhere. This time, it feels different. It feels like North Korea is laying all its cards on the table. So the critical questions are, what exactly did we just see? Are these dazzling new weapons a technological miracle achieved under crushing international sanctions, or are they the result of a technical gift from a powerful northern neighbor? And most importantly, what does this new advanced arsenal tell us about the shifting strategy of one of the world's most unpredictable nuclear powers? Today we're decoding North Korea's midnight parade. Let's start with the grand finale of the evening, the weapon with the most profound strategic implications, the new ICBM, designated the Hwasong-20. To understand the design of this missile, you first have to understand the two fundamental problems that have plagued North Korea's nuclear program for years. First, how to survive a preemptive strike. And second, how to actually get your warheads through enemy defenses. Every single design feature of the Hwasong-20 appears to be an answer to these two questions. The answer to the first question, survivability, is solid fuel. North Korea's older, liquid-fueled ICBMs, like the massive Hwasong-20, were impressive in size, but they were also incredibly vulnerable. They require a long preparation time, a large launch facility, and a convoy of support vehicles, making them a sitting duck in a wartime scenario. This is why, starting with the Hwasong-18, North Korea has gone all in on solid fuel technology. This is the crucial leap from simply having nuclear weapons to being able to reliably use them. The Hwasong-20, as their second-generation solid-fuel ICBM, takes this mobility and rapid response capability to the next level. It gives North Korea, for the first time, a truly credible second strike capability. But surviving is only half the battle. The next problem is, how do you penetrate the most advanced missile defense system in the world? The answer to that lies in the seemingly unremarkable nose cone of the Hwasong-20. That's where it's designed to carry multiple independently targetable reentry vehicles, or MIRVs. The development of MIRV technology is a direct response to America's ground-based mid-course defense, or GMD system. The GMD has a finite number of interceptors. Against a single warhead missile, it stands a reasonable chance. But the Hwasong-20 is designed to overwhelm quality with quantity. If the technology is perfected, a single Hwasong-20 could release multiple real warheads and decoys, forcing the U.S. missile defense system into an impossible dilemma of which targets to engage. This saturation attack tactic is a classic asymmetric strategy, designed to exhaust a defender's expensive, high-tech interceptors with an attacker's relatively low-cost numbers. So we see a very clear roadmap here. The Hwasong-17 was a symbol of deterrence, the Hwasong-18 was about ensuring survivability, and now the Hwasong-20 is all about penetration and strike capability. These three steps paint a complete picture of North Korea's strategic ambition, to move from a minimum deterrence posture to one of reliable retaliation. However, strategic ambition is one thing, technical reality is another. The biggest question mark hanging over the Hwasong-20 is its reliability. As of now, it's a weapon that has not undergone a full flight test. MIRV technology is the absolute pinnacle of the ICBM technology pyramid. It is incredibly complex. Without multiple successful full-range tests, no one can guarantee it will work in a real-world scenario. So for now, a healthy dose of skepticism is warranted. If the Hwasong-20 is the weapon designed to prevent a major war, the next set of systems we saw are designed to ensure North Korea can fight and win a limited one on the Korean peninsula. The parade prominently featured a trio of short-range missiles, the KN-23, the KN-24, and the KN-25. They all share the same key characteristics: solid fuel, mobile launch platforms, and high-precision guidance. They are classic shoot-and-scoot weapons capable of delivering devastating firepower to any corner of the Korean peninsula within minutes. But what truly unnerves US and South Korean military planners isn't the missiles themselves, but the tiny payload they are now designed to carry, the Hwasong-20 tactical nuclear warhead. The public display of this warhead signals that North Korea has officially crossed the critical threshold of nuclear weapon miniaturization. In simple terms, they can now build a nuclear device small enough to fit on the tip of these tactical missiles. This fundamentally lowers the threshold for nuclear use. When we used to think of nuclear war, we imagined a world-ending exchange of ICBMs. But the combination of the Hwasong-30 and these KN-series missiles introduces a chilling new possibility: tactical nuclear strikes on the battlefield. And then there's the KN-25. This system, which looks like an oversized multiple-launch rocket system, is a saturation attack specialist. It can fire a salvo of guided rockets with the clear purpose of overwhelming area denial systems like THAAD or Patriot with sheer numbers. So, we have to understand that North Korea's development of tactical nuclear weapons goes far beyond self-defense. The Hwasong-20 is the ace in the hole for regime survival. But these tactical nukes are becoming a flexible and usable tool for coercion and battlefield dominance. Their existence forces US and South Korean planners to account for the worst-case scenario, a potential tactical nuclear strike, in every single operational plan. Of course, nuclear weapons are the ultimate last resort. On the conventional level, North Korea is also seeking new breakthroughs. The parade showcased two new forward-looking systems that represent their development in intelligence gathering and asymmetric strike. The first was a large drone designated the Setbyul-4. Aesthetically, it is a near clone of the American RQ-4 Global Hawk, featuring the same high aspect ratio wings and V-tail design typical of a high-altitude, long-endurance, or HAL drone. While it's widely assumed that its internal sensors and data links are a generation behind the American original, the very existence of the Setbyul-4 is a significant military development. Its core capability is persistent, high-altitude surveillance. In theory, it can fly at altitudes of around 20,000 meters, or 65,000 feet, for over 30 hours, continuously monitoring a vast area. This gives North Korea, for the first time, a strategic-level reconnaissance platform that can provide persistent coverage deep into the Korean peninsula. This would dramatically improve their intelligence gathering and situational awareness of US and South Korean troop movements. Next up, a hypersonic glide vehicle, the Hwasong-20 Hypersonic weapons are a major focus for all world powers right now, and their key advantage is their ability to penetrate defenses through high speed and maneuverability. A traditional ballistic missile follows a predictable arc, which gives defense systems a window to calculate an intercept, but a hypersonic glider re-enters the atmosphere and can perform drastic maneuvers at speeds greater than Mach 5, making its flight path unpredictable. This poses a severe challenge to existing missile defense systems. The role of the Hwasong-20 in North Korea's arsenal is clear. In the opening moments of a conflict, it would be used to strike the most heavily defended high-value targets, like command centers, air defense hubs, or critical airfields, using its maneuverability to bypass existing defenses. Beyond these high-tech systems, the parade also featured a genuine surprise, a new generation main battle tank, speculated to be the Chonma-2. Aesthetically, the tank has completely shed its old Soviet design heritage. It features a modern, welded turret with modular armor, giving it a sleek appearance reminiscent of Western designs. Its upgrades appear to be focused on three key areas. First, protection. The turret and hull are covered with what appears to be heavy composite and explosive reactive armor, a quantum leap in protection compared to North Korea's older, thinly armored tanks. Second, firepower. It's armed with a 125mm main gun, likely derived from the Russian Tu-A46 family, bringing its lethality up to modern standards. But the most significant upgrade is the presence of an active protection system, or APS. This is a crucial piece of modern tank technology. So why is North Korea showing off all of these new systems right now? To understand this, we need to look at the evolution of their nuclear strategy. For a long time, North Korea pursued a minimum deterrence posture. The message was simply, "I have nuclear weapons, don't mess with me." But starting in 2021, Kim Jong Un laid out an ambitious 5-year defense plan that signaled a fundamental shift. The goal was no longer minimum deterrence, but the pursuit of a rapid, effective, and comprehensive retaliation capability. This parade was a public progress report on that plan. Kim Jong Un is no longer seeking to trade his nuclear program for aid or recognition. He is demanding that the world accept a nuclear-armed North Korea as a permanent reality, on his terms. That is the core, unyielding strategic signal behind this grand parade. North Korea has shown through its actions and its new arsenal that its weapons are no longer bargaining chips. They are the tools it intends to use to reshape its international status. For the rest of the world, a North Korea with a credible second strike capability, a range of tactical nuclear options, and the legal authority for a preemptive strike is, without question, a new and far more dangerous player on the global stage.